This is Lori Mills, online facilitator for the NSCC, and today we're looking at P.1, Example 3, finding the intersection of two sets. In math, a set is a collection of numbers, and there are two ways in which sets can be written. The first way is called the Rouster method, and it uses curly braces, commas between numbers, and sometimes ellipses, and an ellipse are three dots to show never-ending set. So for instance, if I want to show the counting numbers 1 to infinity using the Rouster method, I would start off with a curly bracket. Then I would start listing my numbers. Remember, the Rouster method lists numbers. I can't list all the numbers from 1 to infinity. That would take infinity. So instead what I do is, after the last number that I want to write, I'm going to write in an ellipsis. Three dots, meaning that it goes on forever, and then I finish with another curly brace. The Rouster method, it writes or lists the numbers. The other way to write a set is called set builder notation, and the main difference between set builder notation and the Rouster method is that in set builder notation you only describe the numbers, you don't list them. So as an example, let's take the counting numbers 1 to 100. If I were to use the Rouster method, I would list all the numbers. So the Rouster method would go something like this. Curly braces, 1, 2, start listing my numbers. I don't want to go all the way to 100, so I will use my ellipses and then write 100, and then I finish with a curly brace. This is the Rouster method, listing all the numbers. Set builder notation only describes, and this is what set builder notation looks like. It's a bit more complex. I still start with my curly brace, but I'm going to use the variable x as my main descriptor for the numbers. It represents the numbers in the set. Then, to separate my variable from my description, I'm going to use a vertical line, and all the vertical line represents is a separation between the two. It actually doesn't have a meaning. Then, on this side, I'm going to describe the numbers in the set, 1 to 100, in terms of x. So I write x, and I know that x is going to be equal to and greater than 1. So I'm going to use greater than and equal to sign. Later on in the chapter we'll talk more about the greater than and equal sign. X is also going to be equal to 100, but it's going to be less than 100. So here's the less than and equal to sign, and 100. There's my description, and then I finish with a curly bracket. Now you'll notice that, again, set builder notation describes the numbers in the set, whereas Rouster method lists all the numbers in the set. Later on in the chapter we'll go into more of set builder notation, but for now we're going to look at finding the intersection of two sets, and that's part B of this video. Thanks for watching.